We have a lot of New York shows come in here and stuff. So,
I got to tell you, Mark, we sat at, first of all, it's very, very good. So, thanks for welcoming us into your restaurant.
That's my job, and I like food too.
Yeah. But we sat at the BB King table, and we didn't know where BB came from.
Oh, really?
And
I told you that out of my head, man.
for the crowd, BB comes from, well, there's a couple of things. One is Big Break, and then he became known as the Beale Blues Boy.
Yeah, Beale Street Blues Boy.
And then that got shortened to Blues Boy.
Yeah.
And then that got shortened to BB. So anyway, so we're.
Would you know how the blues thing works?
No, tell me.
Okay. The Delta, the Mississippi Delta, is a triangle.
Okay.
And the pinnacle is Memphis, is where it starts, just south of Memphis.
Okay.
So all these guys would come off the sharecropping or whatever, and they would come to Beale Street. It's an African American community, and white people came here when I was. So anyway, we have all these places with two different stories. They'd be downstairs, it'd be club restaurants, and upstairs it'd be hotels.
Okay.
So BB, this is a true story. He came to Memphis with like $1.30 in his pocket or something.
Right.
And so he goes to this place called, the man's name is called Sunbeam Mitchell, Club Paradise. And he gave guys jobs in the restaurant or in the hotel, and so they would give them a place to live and food to eat. And they were allowed to play music for tips. So it was free entertainment for the owner. And so that's how they would get notoriety and get some money because they worked for the tips. And so from here, they would either go, if they were real good and real big. BB was lucky. The first African-American owned radio station, WDA, he became a DJ.
So that was here in town?
Yeah, that was here in town. So.
Okay. Not available in other cities. So.
No, it's just a local thing.
Yeah.
And, man, breakfast right there, Miss Polly's, man. Best breakfast. So anyway, a lot of guys came in and did that. So here they would either go to the Chitlin Circle, which ran across the south.
Did that include Clarksville?
Clarksdale, just everywhere. And it could be some little town no one's ever heard of, or it could just be out there, a general area, and it could be on the back porch. If they were juke joints and just people's houses or whatever, gatherings, whatever. And they would make money doing that, partying time. Or they would go to Chicago. And that's where they would work something and make money money get recorded.
Right.
But they only made $35 or $25 a song. You write a song, record, you got $25 and never got back.
Bye-bye.
The only guy that was the smartest one to me was John Lee Hooker. John Lee Hooker, in Detroit, they had 5 recording studios. And all the blues guys go to Chicago. He went to Detroit and assumed 5 names. So every time he wrote a song, he'd record it at each recording studio and make $125.
Okay.
So,
all right. He's working the system.
And then John Lee was the first well-known bluesman to move to California.
Okay.
And they, out there, they appreciate all music. So he did real well financially as well as touring and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's kind of basically how most of them got their start, out of the Delta. The Piedmont blues. Are you into blues? Get some Sonny Terry Browning again.
Okay.
Some of the greatest blues. Sonny Terry went blind at 10 years old. He spent 2 years in his bedroom until he was 12. Never came out except to go to the bathroom and taught himself harmonica. One of the greatest harmonica players ever lived. And then Brian McGee was his partner. And,
I know the name.
Yeah. And they did all the big folk festivals in the 50s and everything. We got real big. And they put out, I don't know, 40, 50 albums. But they're real, and Sonny Terry, if you get blues music, Sonny Terry, Black Knight Road, get that album. It's I'm a blues freak, and it's one of my 10 favorite albums. It actually is one of my 5 favorites. I had it on tape and wore 2 on my list, and I don't do that very often. But his stuff by himself is real good too.
All right.
But that's how most of us started.
Hey, thanks, Mark. I appreciate it.
I used to go see BB King in high school. I dressed nice, and I'd go to Club Paradise. It was off in this bad neighborhood, and they had the bang bags with the zippers on them.
Sure.
And they had a bang bag that gave you put your guns and knives and brass knuckles in and lock it up and gave you the key. And then you had to go through a metal detector, and everything was cool. So I was 16 years old going to these clubs. And BB King was from here to that garbage can, $5. Albert King, from Bobby Blue Bland, BB King, Bobby Blue Bland, Al Green, everybody started with it. But BB, one of the things I love about the man is this guy gave him a start. And when he got real big in the late 60s and the 70s, it didn't matter where he was playing. His first stop on his tour was Club Paradise, $5. And he, it was cool, man.
All right.
That's why he became one of the most famous. And the best the best story being he has 24. He has 24 children, about 24 women, and he ain't married to none of them.
No. You know,
But he supports them.
I heard Johnny Carson one time, and he goes, he says, Johnny only wanted a couple things in my life. I wanted a good guitar and a pocket and a real good woman. And Johnny says, well, how you doing, baby? He says, I got me a real good guitar. From Beale Street. Beale Street, Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, and y'all going to New Orleans or you went to?
No,
we just came back.
We're heading to Iowa now.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry, I've got some unique places to go to New Orleans, but all their food's good now.
Oh, it is.
But I mean, I started going there in high school. When we were kids, everybody tell, once we got about 15, 16, everybody tell there'd be 4 of us, and we'd each tell our parents to spend the night with the other guy.
Right.
And this guy in Volkswagen get us down there every time we gas.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, if you act mature, you can drink and party. So I started going down there when I was in high school.
Just don't raise trouble, and you're okay.
That's right. That's right. And if you raise trouble, it's kind of, they were original to what goes on in New Orleans Station.
That was it. That was the original plan.
Because they didn't want people to know that teenagers came in and drank.
Yeah.
So if you got in trouble, you'd have to sit in the, there's a police station on St. Anne and whatever the street off Bourbon is. But anyway, you'd have to sit in the drunk tank until about 9 in the morning. You didn't have to go to court, they just let you out. So here what they do here is, if you don't do anything that's violent or thieving, they take you to the end of Beale Street and say, leave Beale Street.
All right.
Y'all have a good, have a safe